Let's talk about the episode. Let's talk about the episode. So, we got Gabby, Chad, Jake, Gwen, and they antics. Chad, I don't know what to say about you at this point. Like, you gonna end up losing that company all over again because you don't know how to keep up. Gabby and that assistant thing, I don't know what's going on. I can care less what's going on. But Chad, you better get it together, and you better get it together quick because Gabby ain't playing no games with you when it comes to that company. And I think she want her company back too also. So you might want to go ahead and get on that and get that together because they is playing you. And this little Gwen plot you got going on, calling yourself having Gwen spy on Gabby, yeah, that's not gonna work, buddy. Because first of all, this woman insecurity is so high. The fact that Gabby and Jake be around each other, it makes her nervous. It makes her upset. It makes her go in a full hormonal, like she pregnant with Jake baby rage, and she can't control herself. The whole time she was hiding in that, what was it, a closet I think it was, or whatever room that was. She sat up there and said everything y'all was saying. Oh, I heard you was in him. You was in here half naked looking for somewhere. She didn't say salt, but you was in there half naked. See, her insecurity is gonna get in the way of that, and you know that's not gonna work. And Kate, who asked you to be in that mansion? Like, first of all, you acting like you somebody victim. You is not a victim at all. First of all, ain't nobody got you in that mansion. You're not stuck. Ain't nobody telling you to be there. You chose to be there. And I know I did not hear you say the word gold digger come out of your mouth. Are you kidding me, Kate? You the queen of gold digger. Gonna have the nerve and the audacity to call Gwen a gold digger? I mean, yeah, that's her boyfriend or whatever. Yeah, she telling him to fight for his birthright or whatever, but still, birthright, she dating him, even though she don't have a legal claim on over the DiMera money. Still, at least she, dating into the DiMera money. You always got into a marriage when it came to the DiMera money. And another thing, as bad as and as bad as Stefano did you shouldn't want to judge nobody or have any words to say. When Chad brought up that and you sat up there and had a whole lot of opinions and you had a whole lot to say, I don't understand why you had a whole lot to say. I don't know why you inputted yourself into that situation, had the audacity and the nerve to call somebody a gold digger. Look how many times you married Stefano. And what did you end up with? What did you have at the end of all those marriages? Besides being used, abused, tore up, tore down, tore up. What did you get out of all these marriages? Now, Gabby only did it one time, and she ended up getting exactly what she wanted. Now, if I want to take advice from a former old gold digger like yourself, Kay, I'd rather take the Gabby route than your route. At least Gabby was married. At least Gabby did get treated with respect. What did Stefano give you these whole entire times you called yourself was married to him? All he did was use, abuse you, toss you away, talk to you like a dog, tore you down, tore you up, disrespected you in front of anybody and everybody. I mean, Kate, don't you never let the word gold digger come out of your mouth towards nobody else, cause that's all you and Eve do is go around here finding old men that y'all can marry with a little piece of change, where y'all can get y'all a little piece of change. So I know I did not hear the word gold digger come out of your mouth. I mean, Gwen do give me the gold digger type vibe, like she ain't never had nothing. She wasn't brought up with nothing. She in a big old fancy mansion. She drinking up all the booze, sit up there being lazy, sit up there enjoying all the perks of Jake labor. I mean, she is giving me a gold digger vibe, but still, Kate, I'm gonna need for you to keep it quiet when you go around talking about gold diggers, because honey, you might want to take advice from Gabby. Gabby younger than you and did it better than you. Her and Jake didn't get along. They got along. They got married. At least Jake did treat, well, not Jake. At least Stefan did treat her with respect. You can barely get that from Stefano. And another thing, Stefano didn't trust you as far as he can throw you. You know how many times he dissed you? Or he never told you you was beautiful. He already dissed you or throw an insult at you. I mean, Kate, cut it out. I sat there and listened to you, and you had the audacity to let the word gold digger slip out of your mouth, out your snake mouth, had the audacity to be judging somebody else. I mean, if Gwen do happen to marry Jake, even though she work on his last nerve, at least she probably will do it better than you. At least they do, play around. They don't get along. Like Jake and Gwen relationship it's weird to me, but I still say she'll be in a better position you would ever be when it came to the many times you didn't marry Stefano. So, Kate, I'm gonna need you to compose yourself and hold off on the insults to another woman, because in my eyes, you don't have no room at all. I mean, how many marriages must it take you and Marlena to take before y'all finally get it right? Well, at least Marlena is, happy. She happy with the man she got. At least John treating her like a queen. You can barely get that from Stefano. So, cut it out, Kate. And Chad, I'm going to need for you to give it up. Because at this point, I don't know if you winning or losing. Quite frankly, I can care less. I never said you had the mental capacity or you never had the mental capacity or you was able to run DiMera as long as you did. The reason you ran it for as long as you did because the other siblings was out. And you was the only sane one of them all. So you want that position by default when you stole it from Gabby. Well, once you got it from Gabby, I put it that way. So, Chad, why do I see you losing DiMera all over again? And you don't have no competition at all. I mean, Kate can come steal it from you. She did do a better job at it than you ever could do. Gabby playing you and your assistant and doing all this stuff behind your back, and you still confused, and Gabby running all these circles around you. I never understood how Gabby got in your assistant ear, got that meeting with Mr. Shin, did all that she did, and you didn't know about it. And why is this assistant still working for you? Because if that would have been anybody else, she would have been fired on the spot. Because that was a very important meeting that Gabby got and you didn't receive. So tell me again why this assistant working for you again and look like Gabby finna get the jump on you again with Jake help. So, Chad, until you can do better, please leave DiMera alone. Just enjoy the money. Just enjoy the perks of being a DiMera, because I never thought you had the mental capacity to run DiMera in the first place. Like I said, you won it by default, and you keep on winning it by default because your siblings, they all cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs, and none of them can run it. Besides you or Kay, Gabby ran it, and then she lost it. So I see Gabby running DiMera better than you ever could. Or better yet, Kate running it better than you ever could, because you can never keep your hands on the ball. And with Gabby being in Florida, quite frankly, you don't need to be running DiMera in the first place. Your wife should be the most important thing to you. Because the first time she lost her mind, that was all on you not detecting what your wife was going through. So I still blame you for that. And that old Gabby with a wife thing, I still blame you for that, because you weren't the right husband, because you weren't the perfect husband you supposed to be to figure out when something was going on with your wife. So I like you, Chad, but give up DiMera. Go ahead and give it to Kate. I don't see you running no time soon. Give Gabby any more chances. She'll end up taking DiMera from you anyway. So go ahead and give it to Kate. Let Kate run DiMera. Go on to tend to Abigail in Florida. Go ahead and give it on up. Cause between Florida, Gabby running circles around you, making all these meetings, 2 meetings. You might as well go ahead and give it on up because you got people playing behind your back and your assistant is no good, but yet you kept her on the payroll. I don't understand. So I'm just going to move along from that. Polly Pocket and Xander. Now, I knew it was only going to be a matter of time before they got back together. I mean, you was kind of jealous that he may or may not got a hooker that night or escort that night. But then again, between that and that whole losing of the babies and the switching of the babies, I knew you was going to get over that just a matter of time. And how long ago that happened and you not over it already, ready to give Xander a second? Polly Pocket, I ain't got no time for you. Really, I ain't got no time for you. I knew it was only going to be a matter of time before Xander woo you over again. And I don't understand how you got over that whole switcheroo thing so fast. Xander either that good or you that delusional. That's all I'm going to say. It's one of the two. You delusional or gotta have a man by your side and have sex by your side, or you really that crazy to trust that man ever again with your body, your soul, and your mind. Because I'm not understanding how you got over that just that quick to have that man back in your bed all over again, having sex with that man, letting that man take you to dinner. I just don't understand, but that's your problem, not my problem. So you have fun with that. All I'm saying is, you have fun. You can't live without your sex. I just don't understand it, but that's for you to worry about, not for me to worry about. Um, Eli and Lani having twins. Congratulations. You lost one, you gained one, and now you gaining another one. Eli's face was hilarious that Thursday episode. It was hilarious. Was it Thursday or Friday? I think it was Thursday. Eli, when they found out from the hospital going in, Sarah wasn't really giving y'all no news about the baby. You was freaking out. Eli was freaking out. And once she said twins, Eli lost all his mind and all his common sense. He was okay with one. He wasn't okay with two. And his reaction all the way from that when she said, you having twins, or I'm sorry I didn't detect that right away, but the baby is fine. Matter of fact, you got two, not one. His face and his reaction is like he want to be happy. He was expecting one, not two. And like Lana was saying, that's a whole lot to deal with. You got one, now you got to deal with two, and that's a whole lot. So he wasn't really expecting that second one, and I say it's a blessing and all because it is a blessing for y'all. I'm happy y'all excited as y'all are. I'm glad y'all having one but not two, and the baby doing fine. Where the babies are doing fine, they good, they healthy. Now we just gotta wait for you to have them. So good luck with y'all, and I hope the babies make it a term, and I hope y'all be happy with both of y'all bundles of joy. You got two to take care of this time, not one, so I'm guessing that's kind of hard. Kayla and Steve, they was born the whole week. I'm happy for them, but they are born. Really, they are. Like, they were born me to tears. And then they was going to have sex, and here come Roman knocking on the door, being aggravating. And somehow they swooped him out the scene for they can go and have sex. I'm happy for them. I'm glad they back on track or whatever. But they was born. I mean, they were born, and born. Um. Allie, this baby, and this whole situation. Like I said before, Will, you can't blame nobody but yourself. You should have went ahead and told the business when you had it at hand, when your mama told you what was going on. You should have went ahead and told, even though it wasn't none of your fault indirectly, but it is your fault because you didn't tell nobody what was going on, and you were kind of winning the babies by knocking the other person out and winning the baby by the fall. And the fact that Nicole told her you should go see your baby, maybe you should go hold your baby, and she want to do nothing, but Nicole ended up talking her into going to see that baby, she might end up keeping that baby. I hope she keep that baby. Like I said, I wanted her to keep the baby in the family. This is a good lesson to her, like I said, and I'm sticking to that. This is a good lesson for her. She'll know better next time. But I hope what Nicole did and, introducing her to go see her son, I'm hoping that, seeing the baby through the screen or ended up holding the baby, that'll make her end up keeping the baby. And she decide on the whole not giving up the baby for adoption because she already said she can't trust Will and Will out. So I'm hoping that works out for her for the best, and I hope she end up keeping the baby. Now, Will and Sonny, I think Sonny was kind of overreacting, but I kind of understand where he coming from because this was a whole deal. Sami was pulling the strings. Will knew about this. Will kept quiet about this. He kind of interfered a little bit by going to talk to Rave, and he kind of inserted himself once he knew what was going on. So Will got to eat some of that, and now Sonny mad at him. Now what is he gonna do? Like I said, I think Sonny was kind of overreacting, but I kind of understand where he was coming from because he was excited about this baby and he wanted to have the child, but not this way. And the fact that Will knew and kind of interfered because Sami told him to. And normally when something go like that, he normally tell his mama off and say, no, I'm not interfering. No, I'm not getting involved in it. But the fact that he was getting involved, he was involving himself in there, going to talk to Rafe the 1-2 times and going talking to Rafe ear, telling him that, oh, we wanted the baby. We didn't know you was a candidate. Oh, well, she was going to get the baby to us. Now that you're in my way, here go me interfering and, trying to convince you that let us have the baby and not you get the baby, even though I think Rafe kind of had his mindset that he wasn't ready for no baby anyway. So I'm guessing Rafe wasn't really no big deal big deal out of it. But the fact that Will interfered and he kind of got in Rafe's ear, and I think what's the girl name? And I think the fact that what's his sister name? Allie got involved. Well, I'm guessing the fact that Allie know he was involved in the situation, and the fact that she know he knew about it, but he didn't try to stop it or tell his mama to stop, back off. And Sami, you just making situations worse. So, like, your sister tried to talk to you, you don't want to listen to her. She tried to lead you into the right direction. You didn't want to listen to her direction, so now you screwed. Now you want to blame Nicole for everything, even though Nicole should have stayed out of it, but she didn't stay out of it. So now Sami mad at Nicole. Eric trying to tell Nicole that you're wrong. Nicole wasn't wrong in what she did, even though she was wrong because she the one that mentioned the whole thing, and that's how the whole thing blew up. And now Ellie don't trust Will, and now Will can't get the baby. And Nicole talking to her, trying to get her attached to her baby, and so I'm guessing she gonna end up keeping the baby in the long run. So either way, I guess it is a win-win, I'm guessing, or not. We have to wait and see if she gonna end up getting attached or end up holding the baby and getting attached to the baby or whatever. So we'll have to wait and see what happens there. But anyways, though, y'all, that was the episode. Don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. I'll see y'all later. Enjoy the rest of y'all night. Bye.